this.
Where did you get that from?
Your cupboard?
Did it have anything on it?
I bet you thought that was going to be awesome. I kind of did too. It just didn't work. It didn't work because the drone wouldn't even take off when it's just got such an unstable footing to take off. It just will not take off. It won't let me take it off. The alternative is to put the floppy part on the drone and then have a hook on the beer. Okay, new hook orientation. This should solve for the takeoff issues. We'll see how we go. Okay. Didn't go well. That's really gnarly. That is really gnarly. I don't think I like it. Alright, I got it to work. It definitely picks up a beer. It's just too dicey to do in this particular space. I took the blinds down as well because like as soon as you pick it up, it just offsets the balance and it starts swaying all over the place. And I do fear that if something like went wrong with this, it would just fly out and it could crash and kill someone below. It's just too dangerous. But it was awesome. A drone can definitely come pick a beer up for you. Today is Sunday. We got plenty of work to do. I am working a lot today. Just like a lot of the tidy up stuff on Sundays. So I'm gonna open up all my letters. How many letters do you think I got in my office, babe?
I don't know.
About 40 letters that go open and bills and all kinds of things. What else are we doing? Robin's baking and filming a video. She just uploaded a video to YouTube, which is a video about infinite prosperity. It's called Working at Infinite Prosperity. Put a link here. I think that's a pretty cool video. What is it that you've made?
That is a zucchini and almond. They're gonna be bars.
Oh. And what about the rice cake one? Where's that rice bubbles one?
That's
Or is that it?
No, that's in the fridge.
Oh, can I see?
Yeah.
So you don't bake these ones, eh?
This fridge.
Oh. Oh. That looks really good. Are they ready to eat yet?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's good.
You like it?
That was good. Is it healthy?
Mm-hmm.
What's in it?
Oh, whole food.
Hmm? No sugar? No fake sugar?
No processed sugar? No.
Oh my god. They are baller. They are good. Oh my god, they're good. No. Earlier in the day, I spent about an hour replying to everyone's Snapchat messages. I really enjoy doing it, to be honest. It's not sustainable. It's not something I'm going to do until the end of time. But I'm enjoying doing it. I'm taking notice of what the questions that everyone's asking. A lot of vlog related questions, a lot of YouTube and camera gear related questions. So today I'm going to do like a little Q&A. I'm going to answer the best questions that I thought were the best questions about vlogging. How to start your own vlog, my tips about vlogging, my advice, my opinions, etc, etc, etc. Let's go. Today is the 18th of April 2016. A year ago today, we were in New Zealand and we just hired a 6-person motorhome for just Robin and I, and we drove from Auckland to Queenstown over about 6 days. Today, a year ago, I did my very first Snapchat story ever, and it was awkward. I did like a little 1-minute story of like showing the guys around the motorhome and where I'd drive and where we'd sleep and all that, and the toilet and the shower. There's our view. This is our toilet and shower. We haven't used the shower, but this bad boy's been quite handy. Anyway, it was awkward. Hearing your voice on camera, seeing yourself on camera, oh god, it's awkward. But after I did that, I got more and more comfortable with it, and I did it more and more, and I eventually fell in love with it. I fell in love with Snapchat, and I did these little stories. That led to this YouTube channel. And this has just become such a big part of my life this year. I love it, and I want to share some tips and tricks and hacks to help other people get started doing their own YouTube channel as well. From what I've seen, whenever someone starts watching a vlog or they subscribe to a particular vlog, a little light bulb goes off in the back of their head and it says, maybe I should do a vlog, maybe I should create a YouTube channel. I could probably do that. You can do that. Everyone could do that if they wanted to. And because it's made such a big difference in my life, I really highly encourage it. There's 3 things that hold most people back: the hardware to use, the software to use, and the mental game. So in this video, I want to go over some of the things that I've used to overcome these hurdles. First thing, hardware. This is the camera I use. It's called a Canon G7X. It's got this flip up screen. If you turn it on, you can sort of see yourself in it. It's brilliant. I love this camera. This is the first vlogging camera I bought, and it's just so bloody good. You know what? I've tried to buy another one to outdo it. It didn't outdo it. It wasn't as good as this. This is brilliant. I love this camera. I'm not going to talk about specific pricing because it's different for every single person watching this in every single different state, in every single country, in every single shop that you go to. But ballpark, this is between 600 and 800 Australian dollars for this camera. It's a bloody good camera, I tell you what. The second thing that you'll see is this Joby GorillaPod that I use. I completely hijacked this idea of Casey Neistat. This is the Joby GorillaPod Zoom, I believe. They're typically about 90 to 120 bucks in Australia. It's cool because it's not only is it like a selfie stick, gives you a little bit of extra length when you're doing like these selfie style poses, but it also allows you to manipulate this guy and then have a little tripod wherever you go. And that's what, this is Robin's camera, she has the same one. My camera is filming this and it's on the Joby GorillaPod. The other main camera for my particular vlog is a GoPro Hero 4 Black. This little guy, by the way, is a little swivel. You ever notice those time lapses that I do? That's from this arrangement here. I just plop that on there. Also, it's got like a thread on the bottom so I can put it on my Joby and slap it on the balcony. I do that a lot. This guy, when you turn it around, it will just tick. Can you hear it tick? It will tilt very, very, very slowly around and get you those awesome time lapses. This particular one is a GoPro Scene Lapse. It's pretty good, but the build quality is questionable. With this and this, you can do some pretty incredible stuff. You can do some really nice looking vlogs. The second hurdle is software. What editing software do I use and all that kind of jazz? I use Final Cut Pro 10 for all of my edits. I love Final Cut Pro 10. A lot of people give it flack. A lot of people say that Adobe Premiere is the better software. I get it. I think the Adobe Premiere is like the industry standard, even for feature films. Correct me if I'm wrong, could be wrong. But Final Cut Pro 10, she's a winner. To be able to do the kind of edits that I do in Final Cut, it took me about 80 minutes across 2 video tutorials on YouTube. That's it. That and a little bit of experience, a little bit of practice. This will be my 46th video. Let's talk about music. Where do I get the soundtracks for these clips? I mostly get them from SoundCloud now. SoundCloud's brilliant. There's so many amazing songs and amazing artists on there. Check it out. If you ever like any of the music in my songs, I always shout out the artist, and I shout out even the specific link to the song. So you can always go and watch it and then download it from there if you like the music in the videos. I want to say something as well. It really is important with the kind of music you choose for the kind of feel that you're going for in the particular vlog or the particular segment of that vlog. I do a couple of little things as well. I go the extra mile with my music. Like, have you ever heard in one of my videos when I'm talking about something, and then they're growing the energy and the music's rising, and then something's about to happen, and all of a sudden But that takes a little bit of extra work. But the biggest thing I've found that stops people who want to start a vlog from starting a vlog is the mental game. I don't know if you guys have ever put a camera in front of your face and then filmed yourself talking and then watched it back. It's tough. When you first start out, it's challenging. Oh my God, I remember the first time that I used to do it. I used to watch myself and I'm like, oh my fuck, do I sound like that? Do I fucking look like that? Jesus Christ. Here's the thing, if you're 25 years old, you've spent the last 20 something odd years talking out of your mouth, creating sound vibrations through your head that reverberate through into your ears. Your voice sounds a certain way in your head. When your voice actually falls out of your mouth and vibrates the air and comes into someone's ears over there, your voice is different to what you hear it as. Your voice in the air is different to how you hear it in your head. Your voice picked up by a microphone is different to how you hear it in your head. And the same goes for video. You've probably spent the last 20-something years of your life looking at a mirror image of yourself in the morning. You've probably spent the last 20-something years of your life looking at the mirror on your best angle, giving your best pose. When you get a camera involved, it doesn't look the same. You start to bring another dimension into the picture and you see angles of yourself that you've never even seen before. It can be a little confronting. Here's the solution. Go and get Snapchat. Every day, once a day, put it on selfie mode and put the camera in front of your face and just speak. Hello, Snapchat. How you going today? Hello, Snapchat. How you going today? The beauty of Snapchat is that you can only record 10 seconds at a time, and then you can watch yourself and review it before you post it. In my experience, there's just no better way to become confident at speaking to a camera. Some other little tips, swearing. If you have a filthy mouth hole like me and every other word is shit, or and you accidentally say something that you don't want to say, don't let that ruin your flow, just keep talking. You can edit it out later. If it's tasteful and if it adds to the conversation, then just leave that motherfucker in. And the final thing I want to address is haters. When you put yourself out there on YouTube like this, you will attract haters. And that's gonna leave a lot of people out of the game, but I encourage you not to let it bother you. The haters are always gonna show up when you're doing something extraordinary. That's a cardinal rule of life. I'm only a few months into YouTube and I already have a dislike squad. There's some people watching that, I doubt that they're watching this far into the video to be honest, but there's people who set notifications, so every time I post a video, their phone notifies them. They say, it says Lewis has just posted a video, and they go and dislike within 30, 40 seconds of whenever I upload. People are gonna do that. People are funny. It's just always gonna happen. Don't let it bother you. You're always gonna get dislikes and there'll be a ratio, but if you get too many dislikes, maybe it's a sign that your videos are shit, but you're always gonna get a ratio of dislikes. You're always gonna get a ratio of people who just hate everything that you have to say. It doesn't matter. Be yourself, put yourself out there, you'll be fine. Just a couple of nights ago, we were in bed, going to bed, and we were on YouTube on the TV in bed, and one of Robin's old vlogs from Las Vegas showed up. So we decided to click in and watch it. It was phenomenal. Like Vegas, you guys remember Vegas, it was like in November or December. It was just a couple of months ago. But we literally forget half the things that we did back then. And to watch it again brought back all these memories, and it was an incredible experience. This is just a couple months ago. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like in 10 years from now to look back at this stage of our lives. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like to be able to show our kids this sort of stuff, or to look back when I'm 80 or 90. If you're thinking about vlogging, I highly, 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 highly recommend it. Even if you don't even upload the videos, make a vlog for yourself and keep an archive or put it on Dropbox or something. The ability to look back and reminisce in high definition is something worth considering. She drives like an absolute dream. So yeah, that's my Martha. We got one more leg before we hit Queenstown. Today we have about 4 or 5 hours to go. Ready to go, babe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.